Thursday to you.
Good morning.
It is a beautiful rainy day here in Mexico. Sorry we missed you yesterday. We were at a closing and lots of errands and stuff like that. So I went and checked out the new office, and boy, is it coming along.
It's looking amazing. That tile looks so good, you guys. Wait till you see it.
The price was higher because I made a lot of modifications. On the wall, there was lots of curves and lines and wires. This guy is so smart that before he laid the tile, so they took the tile down, he did a channel through the concrete and he put in a conduit. So our security cameras and everything are all going to be buried. This guy is genius. And on the walls and the ceiling, it is like a baby's butt because I had to...
I've never felt a baby's butt that felt like a cement wall. Just saying.
He calls it stucco, right? Is that
what
it is?
It's just stucco. Yeah, it's actually just a thin layer of not cement. Oh, I knew the word yesterday.
Well, it's very smooth. It's like a baby's butt.
Good morning, Leslie.
So yeah, that is what's going on today. More appointments. This not having Shirley is very...
I know.
Very
I'm sorry,
exhausting.
but I don't think she can ever take another vacation. Just kidding.
Ever.
She will work 24/7.
Yeah, that's so. Even yesterday at the closing, Shirley was working, which is so wrong because she needs to not care about work when she's done.
I don't think she has stopped working. She has sent stuff for the Muna sale. She has been on it.
Yeah, yesterday somebody emailed, how far are you from Mexico City where earthquake happened? We are, if you were to
12 hours
drive,
to drive.
yeah, 12 hours, an hour and 10 minutes to fly. But
Yeah.
12 hours to drive, at least 12 hours.
Some people did feel it here. We did not. We were sitting on the couch actually when it happened because our power had gone out again. We have friends staying. The friends that bought the house down the street, so they are officially moving in today. So that's exciting.
Yes, I used my...
Not that they're moving out, but that they're moving into their new place.
I had to use the ozone machine just because there's dog smell and cat smell. It's animals. I used to be a workaholic, saw the light last year finally. Good for you,
Good job, Leslie.
That is good.
And Sheila, did I say good morning to Sheila? Good morning, Sheila.
Hello.
My neck is sore this morning.
I don't know. Good morning, Jolene. I don't know if Christie caught you. Did you see her yet? Did you say hi?
Did I say hi to you, Jolene? Let me know. You'll tell me.
I don't think so.
I'm going to see her on Sunday, too.
You are. So the friends, they're not new friends. They're old friends who got a new house.
They're not that
and
old.
They're going to be moving in just a couple doors down today. It was raining for the all day yesterday. It was like it was going to snow. I mean, when I was driving around yesterday, it just felt like it was going to snow. And I'm in Mexico. I've only seen hail for probably a third of a second.
And hey, Bud.
Bud? Oh, Bud. It's Bud. I thought you were talking to Spencer. Hey, Bud.
Oh, no,
hey,
the
Bud.
real Bud. The guy that calls
Bud.
himself Bud. It's not finished yet, but it is getting up there.
Last night we went out for dinner on the ocean.
Oh my gosh, another amazing meal at Marisol.
Marisol has really upped their game.
Yeah.
The presentation is...
Oh, I did not say good morning to you. Good morning, Jolene. How are you this morning?
The presentation at Marisol is spectacular. The food is amazing. The service is fantastic. It's a great, great place.
But if I remember today, I will go take a couple of photos because I'm going to be out and about with some showings today.
Photos for what?
Oh, Bud was asking if the Bucerias, what is that, Vista Bucerias that's in front of Los Amores 2, if it was finished yet.
Oh.
Love you back.
No, Vista Bucerias, it's not finished.
We love Mark. No, but he's just asking,
Yeah. So we had a lady who is selling a condo through us. We've got buyers and everything, so you can't have it. She was talking about how when
it's sold actually technically before it hit the market.
Yeah, the hurricane happened. A wall fell off of Life Bucerias, the 7th floor wall, and it fell on the neighbor's house and caused some damage.
Yeah.
So even now, that water that happened from that hurricane is still flowing in that river. Like that, the river is still really overflowing.
Yeah.
Even so, it has inserted itself into the Mayan Palace golf course exit. So now we've got really two rivers running there.
Guess who I ran into last night? Where's the camera? Here we go.
Miguel,
Mi amigo. Look at these beautiful, and I can even smell them a little bit. Not much yet.
Christie gets a special price, and if you knew that price, you would freak out.
Last night, to celebrate after dinner, we came back here, and our friends like tequila, and I happened to have some. And so,
now, just teeny, really, it was just teeny tiny
like we
bits.
wanted to sample 5 or 6 different ones, so we took
it wasn't even enough to feel anything.
Sips at the bottom of the cup. Anyways, so we tried a couple mezcals that I have, and I know that my taste buds are not working right now because I could only taste weird parts of any of the alcohols that I tried. Now, I think 4 of the tequilas we tried last night we'd never had before. They were new, open, sealed bottles still. So it's still just not a really good time for me to do any real taste testing because, and our friends had COVID too.
What the hell did COVID do to us?
So they can't really taste either. So I'm like, okay, so let's remember these tequilas. I should have taken photos, but I'll remember which ones they were. Let's remember these ones. And then in a few months, hopefully when our taste buds are back to normal, we can try them again and see if we still taste the same things. And because I really, out of the ones that we had, I have a Casa Amigos Reposada.
That was different. That was really different.
It tasted sweet and you could taste a caramel taste.
That was
now,
crazy.
Some of that stuff is added, of course. It's not natural agave flavored, but that is what we're tasting. So who knows what it really was.
I wonder why George Clooney sold it for $1 billion.
No kidding, right?
But it really does taste caramelly. And we've never tasted caramel in a tequila before. Now, back to the CDC. So they have changed the definition of vaccine to now, essentially, it boils down to something that they inject or give inside the body that boosts an immune response. So food can now be a vaccine. Air,
Yay, I like food.
sunshine,
And it doesn't hurt.
can now be a vaccine.
And I like sunshine.
It's a weird world that we're living in right now, just with this COVID thing.
Okay,
It's
so
not really a disease. It's
Leslie,
really weird.
I have to ask you, which one are the Stargazer lilies? Are they the purple-ish ones? Like the purple and yellow? Or are they these big white ones? Because I don't know the names of these plants. I do know that this is a bird of paradise, and I have 2 beautiful ones.
But there's 2 that look like a bird of paradise. One they call a bird of paradise.
The ones that we have just look like the bird of paradise. These are true, because you can tell they're meatier. They're thicker and...
They're meatier. They have more meat.
And then I have my special concoction.
She says the white ones with the pink inside are the Stargazer lilies. So come and chat.
Like these ones? Good morning, Julie. How are you this morning?
Yep. So, yeah, that's Miguel. We love Miguel. He's really good at what he does. I think he's doing very well because he seems to always...
I'm imagining right now things are a little tough for him.
Pretty. John got you them, Christie. Sort of.
Well, of course he did, Eva. He
sort of.
Totally didn't. I just...
When I went to get my chocolate banana from Michoacán, he was there playing a game or something. And he says, "You want flowers?" I said, "No." And then I ordered my chocolate banana and Christie says, "Hell yeah, I'll have flowers because I'm not going to have anything." Because if you knew what she paid for those flowers...
Well, it's not quite as cheap as a chocolate banana, but...
It is close.
I got the best of both worlds because I was really full because dinner was massive and I was very full. I had their tuna sashimi. Oh, spicy.
It was very good.
Spicy, but good. I had their Caesar salad. It was good, but for me, too much dressing. So next time I will know, because it's the first time I've ordered it there. Next time I would know. I had the Caesar salad with chicken. I would ask them to put the salad dressing on the side. But other than that, but the sushi. So anyways, I was full. I didn't want any more, but John gave me a bite of his. He's so sweet.
I had the bacon wrapped shrimp, which they put a U symbol between the type of shrimp. There's U15, U12, whatever. I have no flipping idea what it means.
But they're massive.
They're huge. There's huge shrimp. So they give you 5 shrimp on a huge, thick piece of roasted pineapple.
Oh, that was
on
good.
the stick.
John shared some pineapple with me too.
Oh, no. Eva, I know. We're not keto right now. We are not. And I know bananas because banana, papaya.
Now I want to sing that stupid song.
No, Banana Man.
Whatever.
Little Big on YouTube. You got to watch that. There's no lyrics in there. It's just very catchy hooks. Russian band, hugely popular.
Nuts. Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
John loves them. Taylor and Amberlyn love them.
As soon as they play, it's like
there's a couple of songs we won't let them listen to in English because
I'm Okay is a good one to not listen to.
To not listen to, especially for kids. Yeah.
I'm not alcoholic. That's kind of one of the lyrics that they use.
And they say other words that aren't very nice.
Oh, absolutely. So what were we just chatting about? Because I wanted to
bananas. Bananas on.
Oh yes, bananas. Even pineapple.
Oh, hi, Randy. Yeah, they're coconut shrimp. I've had it there before too.
It is 15% sugar. 15%, like all these tropical fruits. I've got bananas here. I probably should cut them down because Eric and Sarah will be able to have some before they take off because they're ready to ripen. The longer the bananas are on the tree, the closer they are. Good morning, Kira. Let me guess. Are you in Edmonton? So, yeah. What else can we tell them? Well, the CDC lying bastards. We know that.
We have appointments today. We showed. I showed a couple places yesterday.
Are you showing the same? No. You showed the 2 in Terre Haute yesterday.
And I'm showing one in Terre Haute again and Matamoros.
Yeah, the thing is, this lady, she doesn't want to do any construction, so she's not willing to look at everything. She wants to just move in.
Marisol is open. We can go on Sunday after I pick you up at the airport.
Oh, Marisol is beautiful.
I would do it again.
Our waiter was really good yesterday.
He was charming and little, playful. I don't know how to describe it, but
everybody else ordered a margarita. I said, you know what? Give me a strawberry one. He's like, oh, you are like a little child, a little baby.
I said, because the 3 of us had lime margaritas on the rocks. I said 3 adult margaritas and 1 kid's margarita.
So then Christie says, John, yeah, you don't get a tip anymore. And he's like, what? And Christie's like, no, I'm going to give you a double tip. Because you called me a baby. Not a fun guy.
It was good.
So today I have no idea. Oh, yeah, we're doing a little thing here together, a get together. Our grandchildren, our children, our neighbor who
we're
moved. Celebrating
the sale and the purchase of the same house with because
I thought you said we were celebrating her moving.
Shh, don't tell her. She doesn't know that.
She never did.
No. So we sold our friend's house and our friends bought said house. So it's kind of bittersweet because she will be missed, but it's kind of cool because they're going to be here and we have missed them. So we just will have to go up to Puerto Penasco and visit her.
Whenever we talk about Galveston, they're the people that we chat about.
The friends that we stayed at.
Friends, yeah. Oh my, something just went in my eye.
It was my spit.
Maybe. So I had to have eye drops yesterday because my eyes have been on fire for the last couple of days, which is odd. So Christie said something interesting today. She said, because I started sneezing after my shower.
Just today I said something interesting. I say something interesting all the time. Mm-hmm. Bud likes Miguel and Marisol too. Oh, that hurt my shoulder.
What was I just chatting about?
I don't care. I hurt my shoulder.
Please remind me what I was chatting about. Oh, yeah, the sneezing that I had. Christie says, what if it's the new shampoo? Because I've been having breathing issues at nighttime as well, where now my lungs, they just get really hard.
By the end of the day, his lungs have kind of
last week. And it's very weird because I've had this happen before, but it's usually like 36 hours after I've had my inhaler.
Yeah.
And now I need it less than 24 hours.
So he's going to stop using that shampoo for a bit because that's the only thing that we've changed in the house. Laundry detergent is the same. All of that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping it's something simple like that and not something more serious.
The thing is I really like the shampoo.
Oh, if it's killing you.
I know.
Keep using it. I'll give you a double dose. I'll help you shower twice a day.
And all of my coffee tastes like antifreeze now. I have no idea why. Christie's like, here's your cup.
You can't really taste anything, so now is the time.
Yeah, she's trying to blow through my liver and my kidneys. Because apparently,
no, I'm
you
not
don't
going to
live
do
a long
anything
time.
that slow.
That's true. You want to go fast.
If I'm going to kill you, it's going to happen quick.
Painful and recorded.
Quick, painful, and recorded. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Eva. Appreciate it. Glad I can be here for you. If you guys use the Boosterius map, please help us. We're doing some upgrading and updating to the Boosterius map because we're going to do it a little differently. If you haven't watched the video, we are going to be promoting local restaurants and businesses free of charge, but free from us. But what they have to do is give something in exchange. So it could be like a 2-for-1, 1 for 1.5, or 1.5 for 1, 10% off their bill.
Yeah.
Something. They have to give something. And it has to be negotiated. And they also have to commit to 2 years. Because, in that 2 years, we might be using that map for a while because I think we're going to get more. In the old days, we used to sell advertising. It never even covered a damn piece of that. It covered a little bit, but it wasn't a lot. We never made anything.
We could also consider doing something different, little tear-offs. We could consider doing, so we really need to look into...
The tear-offs, everything adds cost. And I do want to do this as inexpensively as possible because it's going to be about $1,500 to $2,000 US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be out of our pocket. So, but with what we're spending at the office, I think we're probably close to $2,000 now at the office. It's got to be close to that after everything is done and we've bought everything.
No, it'll be more than that, including labor.
Okay, maybe 25.
Labor itself is 17 something and 14,000. So labor itself is 1,500, 1,600.
There you go. So yeah, we're spending a bit of money, but guys, it's going to be so cute. It's going to be a great office. We're buying some new outdoor furniture. We want to get something light that you can carry and put outside. Also, we're going to be making this more. When we closed our last office that was downtown, not this one that we're in, we closed it because we said, we're going to stop being the tourist place in Boosterius. And now it's like, we're going to be the tourist place because we always should have been the tourist place in Boosterius.
Well, and being right on the plaza will really lend itself to that. So we're going to try to get, I saw a shelving unit and I didn't tell John about it because he had to go take a call. So he didn't come back out. But we were at a place and they had this unit and it kind of looks like a ladder, but with shelves. And so we can put business cards and flyers and stuff from some of these restaurants that want to advertise with us in our office.
Wow. That's good.
So, and then also the news, so that is something I want to add. And I think it would be easy enough to be brought in at night. So we could put it out if we wanted to, but I might do it right inside. So people actually have to physically come in.
Well, that's a good idea though.
We're going to try to do a few things really different at this office because of where we're located. So we are open again, as we say, we're open to suggestions. Please don't be offended if we don't take your suggestions though, because we have a very specific, overall idea. We just have to kind of tweak it. So if it doesn't fit within the parameters of what we're trying to do, obviously we can't use it just to make all y'all happy.
I like the idea though of having the business card because that they can punch. I don't want them punching the map.
Yeah. So we have to figure out too, how to make it so people aren't taking advantage of these restaurant tours that are offering to, give them something, a discount or something free. So we have some work to do. We have some really fine things that we have to do. And that actually has to be done
pretty soon,
sooner than later, because we want to get it ready.
Yeah. And the map takes time. Gosh darn it. It takes time.
Yeah.
Last time we did the map.
And now with COVID, God, who knows how long.
That's the time outside of us, but I'm even talking our time. Because
Well, if we don't do it with all the advertisers, it's going to be a lot easier.
Well, I still have to put, if you have a building that you want to see on the map, let me know which one.
Someone messaged us last night and said quadrant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, because I've got some buildings on there, but in the last 2 years or 2.5 years since the map was done, the world has changed in Bucerias. And I probably should also put the future things on there, because they'll probably all be built. Because I think this season, we're going to sell pretty much everything.
Us personally? Yes.
Yeah, probably. Because it is going to be an absolutely bonkers season. We have so many people calling us for rentals. That's another thing. If you know somebody who does rentals or wants to do rentals, I don't know if we want to deal with anybody that does rentals right now.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there is a company that I would like to talk to for the interim, but we really would like to find someone full-time that'll do rentals out of our office.
And the thing is they need to understand there's not a bunch of money to be made, but there is money to be made. It's a regular stream of income. And
the one thing is they really need to speak Spanish and they need to have a car. That is that is our biggest issues.
Because right now the new office that we have, guys, has so many people. It's so crazy. Even last night, walking through there, when we went to the restaurant last night, they had finished the tiles that go outside the door. And there was 2 guys, both drunks, drug addicts, whatever, sitting on the new tile. Christie goes over there and she's like, guys, this is brand new tile.
Yeah, it's still wet. Look, you can see the cement underneath.
In Spanish, she's like, please get your butt off of this right now.
I was nice. I wasn't rude.
And the guy says to her in perfect English, oh, I understand what you mean, lady. Just like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I understand now why they left it like that, but they left, tile that went past the cement. So I was, if they sat on it, they'd break those. And I didn't understand why they wouldn't cut them first, but it makes sense because it's not 100% straight and even the way that entrance is. It's a little bit of a slant.
It is so weird in Mexico how you cannot find a 90-degree corner here. But go on.
Yeah.
You can't. Like when you go to the top of our stairs, every time we go to the top of our stairs, I see this one wall that isn't like this. It's kind of like this. It drives me bonkers because they could not measure out a 90-degree angle.
But anyways, as I was saying, so what our friend said, because he has done tile work, is they will take a line, right, and make the line and just be able to cut it that way so it's perfect for the building without having to cut and measure and blah, 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 blah.
And we do hope that none of the tile is lifted, because if they did, it's got to be fixed.
He doesn't think so because of the way that the curtain comes down, right? The big metal thing. It got it close to the back of the tile. So he figures it probably didn't, because he went and checked it as we were walking by last night.
Good. Thank you.
So yes. Jolene says Carmen Contreras. She does property management. I've never heard of her.
It is weird that people will mention names, because we have been here at the end of this month for 18 years.
We've owned our own real estate company since 2007. We have been in the business since 2000. Well, he has since 2004. For me, it was 2005. So I don't know why we don't know some of these people.
Good morning, Jim. We hope Tessa's surgery is going well. We hope that you guys you're covered in prayers, and hope everything goes well. Really do. It is a terrible thing that we need.
I have such funny kids. I'm sorry. I have just freaking hilarious kids.
Tell us why, honey.
Well, they've been chatting all morning because our kids. Okay. So we have a family chat, right? John and I and our 4 kids. And
Which I was only added on to recently.
Well, it's on a need-to-know basis, right? So Zach is coming tonight, and it kind of started
a little faster, honey.
Let me go back to it a little bit, because it kind of started out because Zach said that Chuita's plans have changed, because he originally asked if he could come over tonight for dinner, not knowing that we were doing this little get together with our clients. No, they're not clients, they're friends. And so, I'm sorry, it just is funny. My kids are funny. They make me giggle. So anyways, so Zach's like, well, Chiweeta's plans have changed. So is it all right if she comes? And I said, well, of course she can come. It's you that, we're kind of iffy about. And then Shay wanted to know why she wasn't invited. And I told her invitation was in the mail. And then there were a couple other things that were said that I'm not going to repeat because it might not have been the nicest thing to say. But then, so Zach just sent a message and he said, now that I have children, I really understand the scene in Return of the Jedi where Yoda is so tired of answering Luke's questions, he just ups and dies.
Wow.
And because my kids had started to ask a bunch of questions about different things and I was being silly and not really answering them or implying that their questions were really stupid. And so, yeah, my kids are funny. They are just hilarious. Oh, thank you. We are headed to the hospital now where I can drop her off. So you're not allowed to go in with her because of COVID, huh?
Grr. Yeah, I was going to write a COVID joke, and I thought it would kill. But 99.7% of the people wouldn't get it. So
Shut up. Okay, so she knows Travis. I know Travis very well. I've known Travis. He was one of my first good friends down here, actually, him and his partner at the time.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Michael.
So Travis was with Carlos at the time, and I came home from work one day, and Carlos and Christie are drinking wine in my house. I'm like, that's kind of odd. But, you get used to some things. You don't.
It was, they were...
Carlos passed away a year ago. Or
Carlos passed away a bit ago,
Yeah, it's too bad. We thought he was going to die way sooner, but he ended up, the guy, he looked freaking amazing. We were in Coyoacan, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm walking by this big market area, and some guy yells out, "Hey, John!" It was Carlos. And I look at him. The dude looked freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got younger. He was amazing. But yeah, how did he die? Was it cancer?
Yeah.
It was cancer, I believe. So yeah, it sucks. I mean, the fact that every single one of us eventually will die.
Yeah.
Which is why we need to live today because guys, these people that just stay in their house afraid of stuff, it's just stupid. Because they're missing the opportunity to live, to give, to go to the frickin' beach.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. Absolutely.
That's
stupid.
how I met her, was with Edgar and a walking tour. Oh, okay. Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah.
Do we have anything else today? Are we done? I did want to just share something. I watched, and it's nothing about anything. I watched a video from 1967, an 8-minute video, and I got to share it with you guys. And it was a guy talking about how socialism leads to communism from 67, how the world would end. He's reading from the books that these guys have written. Guys, everything that's happening has all been preordained. They've infiltrated the Democrats, they've infiltrated the Republicans, and right now, everything, even COVID, is part of this end game. This is from 1967, guys. And this is how I know it is evil, pure evil, what these guys are doing, because this started communism. Well, it started thousands of years ago, but really with communism and how it is of the devil, socialism of the devil, because it's the long game. We're at over 100 years and it's still going. They're still working towards this end goal. It's not a person. It is a power. It is a principality that is taking care of this. And we've got to be careful about this because we are so close to the end based upon what these guys are doing right now. And we were warned. Milton Friedman was an economist. He warned us. There was a Soviet guy in the 80s who moved to Canada, and he would go and he would tell people, guys, this is what they're doing. And we just ignored them. Because we know better. Oh, live and let live. Guys, that is what's killing us. So yeah, it's a very scary thing. And I'm going to actually have a mex.me link to this video. It's 8 minutes. Freaking amazing. Because you see everything that's going on. So yeah, that is my concern, just because it will affect our grandkids, our great grandkids in the history of the world. Was it a movie? Yes, John, it's a plan set for all of us. Absolutely. So yeah, 8 minutes, 1967. It's a year older than Christie. That's how old this is. Like, it's freaking old.
What's the matter with you?
You're 2 years and a day older than me, which is interestingly how I determine what is older. Because if it's 2 years and a day or older than me, it's old.
Okay, on that note, we are going to say goodbye.
I'm teasing. She's absolutely amazing.
And you guys can say goodbye to John.
Don't kill me. All right, guys, have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.